So Jen, you're a 3-time Olympian, 5-time NCAA champion. You ran here in 90 and 91. I mean, this is pretty cool for you to be back here, isn't it?
It's great to be back because in high school this was such a big event for me. It was my first time to California, and I feel like the experience of running this championship was something I built upon over the years and really prepared me for all the other big things that were yet to come.
I mean, for me, the Foot Locker still stands out, and going to the Olympic Games is huge too. What does Foot Locker compare to for you?
It was definitely the biggest thing I ever ran in high school and really prepared me for those future events because coming out here, making the trip out here and being in the national championship, and I think it was kind of the first time we did like exposed to a lot of media. So just the whole experience was like a building block for the future and, basically stood out as the highlight of my high school career.
So, we were friends from college, but do you keep in touch with any of the girls that you met here at Foot Locker?
That's another thing I was just thinking, two women that are two of my best friends, I actually met for the first time here at Foot Locker. So not only does it prepare you for the athletic arena, you'll also meet some people you're going to be friends with for a long time down the line.
And, you've had ups and downs, but you've been one of America's most consistent runners, I think, in America's history. And can you tell the kids how that is and how you can do that all these years, been able to stay up front?
I think just realizing each race and each experience is different, and realizing you can take things out of every race, whether it's a good race or a bad race, and keep building and learning from everything. Because I'm 37 and still looking to make my 4th Olympic team this year, and I'm still learning things every year. So there's always the opportunity to do that.
What's on your list right now? I mean, your schedule right now. I know you have some big races to choose from, but can you tell us what's in the cards for JenRhines for 2012?
Yeah, a lot going on because I'm going to compete in the marathon trials on January 14th. But I'm also really excited to get on the track and run both the 10 and the 5 at the trials in Eugene.
And what is going to happen to JenRhines when all this running is done? Not that it's going to happen anytime soon, but you went to Villanova University, which is an amazing school, and but I mean you're so smart and you have a lot to offer. Besides running, what do you think you're going to do when your career's done?
That's something I'm still working on because I think I'm still going to be out there for a couple more years, and I think I'll stay in the industry. But right now I'm just still focused on competing and just kind of starting to work on that, but going to worry about it after the next year or two.
Nice. Well, good luck to you this year.
Thanks.
Hey, just one more thing, if you can answer, just how would you, if you were coaching one of these kids, I mean, how would you advise them to, how should they approach this race?
Do you want me to ask it, or?
Yeah, why don't you ask it, because for however.
So Jen, we know your husband's a great coach, but if you were coaching one of these athletes, what kind of advice would you give them?
I think I'd remind them to stick to their own race plan because it's easy to come out here with, 40 of the other top athletes in the country and get overexcited. So I'd remind them to stick to, what they're used to eating and how much they're used to running and their pre-race rituals, and not really to change anything. And I think that's kind of what I did when I was here, because we used to run a lot of kind of slow, muddy courses in upstate New York, so this course was blazing fast to me. And I think the first year I ran here, I was in last, but I just realized, after the first loop, and just realized I got to work my way up and stick to my own plan and not get flustered. So I think just, the athletes, just need to remember to do that.